Florida, they strategized in flanking the marches with military veterans. That is, those of us who have been in the military out and going to school at FAM. And when they flanked us because we knew, military maneuvering, and you could not protect from everything, but we basically protect any outsiders from infiltrating the marchers themselves as we march toward at that time it's called the 5 and 10 McCrory's store, where the lunch counters were. We did that. But they did have a young lady by the name that I remember vividly who suffered a chemical splashing, we call it. They threw something on her and it hit her eyes, and she lost much of her sight in her eyes because we had to rush her to a house. The lady was very good in letting us use her faucet to wash her eyes and thing out with as much as we could. But that was one of the major incidents that we had.
Wow. Then do you recall any incidences at UF while you were getting your doctorate?
No. That was after I graduated from FAM. What she is talking about is that after graduating from FAM and I was a teacher at Williston Vocational High in Williston, Florida.
Wow.
And fresh from college as a teacher with the marchers, they were marching in Ocala at the time. And marchers could not walk on the sidewalks downtown in Ocala. They had to walk in the gutter or along the curving, so to speak. And along the curving is where parking was, and a lot of times we had to be watching for the whites who had cars. They would get the cars to drive in on the curving to try to hit you with the cars. So anyway, there was Robert, Arthur, another young, I call him Squirrel Redmond's boy because I never didn't know his name, but he was a friend of Arthur's. And then myself, we were walking two abreast and two deep. That is 2 and 2. And we were arrested for, so say, blocking the sidewalk and resisting arrest. That then involved us in the demonstrations because we were arrested and got put in jail for that. And when we got out, I just joined with the marchers in Ocala also because, hey, you forced me into it. I had given it, but you forced me into it because you arrested me for something that was needless. It wasn't how's somebody gonna walk in such a manner that you're blocking the sidewalk? It didn't make any kind of sense. But that's the kind of crazy stuff that was going on back during those days.